Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another conspiracy theory. Now, usually, before I begin this conspiracy theory though, I want to do a quick update on the theory series that I have going on. So up until now, I've been doing just movie theories, and as of today, I'm deciding to expand it to other types of theories. So video game theories, TV show theories, cartoon conspiracies, musical theories, which is, like a conspiracy theory revolving around a musician or a band or a song. So I'm also gonna be doing a bit of that, and maybe if all goes well, I may even start doing a few theories outside, just straight up political theories and a bunch of other stuff. Because in my opinion, theories or like conspiracy theories, they really do interest me, and I think if I limit myself to just movie theories, I'm limiting myself to the possibilities of what else I could do. So I think I should expand to do a bunch of other theories. So TV theories, TV show theories, for example, video game theories, political theories, um, conspiracy theories, cartoon conspiracy theories, music theories, like I just said, revolving around songs, bands, or artists or whatever. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna start off with a music theory. I'm still gonna be doing a conspiracy theory every week. I'm just gonna change it up a bit. Sometimes it will be a movie theory, sometimes it'll be a TV show theory, or a cartoon conspiracy. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I am still gonna be doing movie theories from time to time, but I'm still gonna be doing a movie theory from time to time. But now I'm kind of want to switch it up a bit. Have a few other theories in the mix. Aside TV shows, musics, celebrity theories, whatever. So so yeah. So for this first one, this one's gonna I'm gonna make a new play. I'm gonna make a couple of new playlists after I make the videos for them. So a video game theory playlist, or yeah, video game theory playlist, a music theory playlist, a TV show theory playlist, and maybe I don't this one the fourth one I'm kind of unsure of, but I may do political theory playlist, or political theories, which in turns will make a playlist out of that. But I still will be making out I will still be making movie theories, or I'm gonna continue doing movie theories, but I'm still gonna. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be doing a some type of conspiracy theory every week. It's gonna be different from time to time. So yeah, I just wanted to do that quick update. So the first one I'm gonna be experimenting on revolves around Nirvana and Kurt Cobain. Basically, the theory is did did Kurt Cobain commit suicide? So yeah, so anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of Nirvana, huge fan of Kurt Cobain. I love all their songs. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Heart Shaped Box, um, just a bunch of their songs. I don't know, kind of blinked out for a second. Um, the happens from time to time. But yeah, anybody who knows me. I love Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, my number one band, musical band or whatever, rock band of all time in my opinion. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Heart Shaped Box, Breed, Come As You Are, You're Right, The Man Who Sold the World, a bunch of other songs. Love them all. Lithium, Penny Royalty, Raped Me, Polly, Dive, a bunch of other songs. So they're a pretty great band. So anybody who knows me knows I love Nirvana. Nirvana till death, whatever. Uh, so yeah, um, yeah. So basically, in this series, did Kurt Cobain commit suicide? Now, officially by police records, yes, he did commit suicide. However, some notable, there are a few notable things that kind of point towards Kurt Cobain possibly having been murdered, most likely by Courtney Love, who was his wife at the time. I think they had and they had a baby by that point, or a daughter called Frances Cobain, Frances Cobain, um, or Frances Love Cobain, Courtney Love. So yeah, they had a baby at the or a child, or at the very least by that time, or some kind of daughter. So by the time Kurt Cobain died, so Kurt Cobain officially died. Officially, his death was considered suicide, and he died on April 8th, 1994. So yeah, now there's a few things to point out, however, that are a bit suspicious of his death. Now, he supposedly committed suicide with a shotgun. He had a shotgun, had a bullet to the head, and he had a suicide note next to him. And basically, what the suicide note basically said was that, that how he, theoretically, the suicide note reads how he loves Courtney Love and how he loves the baby, Francis Cobain, but it doesn't seem like everything is working out anymore, due to all his drug issues and everything. Now, yeah, and it basically says that he wants to break up. However, the last 3 to 4 lines of the note, um, are really the only parts that indicate suicide. So he basically wrote a whole letter, basically saying that he's gonna dump Courtney Love. Yet the last 3, 4, 5 lines of the note actually say that he's gonna commit suicide or something to the sorts. Also, to point out, the handwriting between those two sections are different. But handwriting analysis, or people who analyze handwriting, couldn't confirm that they were different handwriting, most likely because from what they say, that they didn't know how Kurt Cobain's handwriting was at that time, and also because he was high at the time of his death. He was basically on heroin and valium, I believe it's, or valium, something like that, valium. So he, and when you're drugged up, you really don't have good motor skills, motor control. So your brain's gonna get a bit wonky, and he may have, I don't know the effects of heroin on the motor controls, but it may have affected how he wrote at the time. So yeah. Also, to point out that about a week before his death, he was in a rehab center, I believe it's called the Camo Freeman Marina Center Hospital or something like that. Cano Freeman Marin Hospital. So it was some kind of rehab center or something like that, from what I hear or read. So he disappeared from there. He kind of walked out about a week before his murder. Again, he was dealing with drug issues. So yeah, now basically the person who was a catalyst for this theory was Tom Grant, who was the private investigator who was hired by Courtney Love to investigate the case, and he's the one who basically said, Courtney Love is the reason why Kurt Cobain is dead. She murdered him, and here are the clues, the facts, whatever. So he did point out the letter, the issues with the letter, how only the last couple lines did say stuff about suicide and how it was different handwriting. Another thing to point out also is that people, the toxicology people, the people who tested him, to see what type of drugs he was on, they said that the levels of heroin and valium in his bloodstream were too high for him to have proper motor control skills. So he would have to, first off, he would have had to write the letter beforehand, before he was committed suicide, theoretically. And also another thing to point out, if he didn't really have the ability with the amount of drugs in his system, he didn't really have the ability to even pull the shotgun trigger, to kill him. Basically, logically he wouldn't have had, enough power to have pulled the shotgun trigger. It was too much for him physically, and he more or less would have died. Logically, he would have died he would have OD'd, basically. He would have OD'd, overdosed, not shotgun, not shoot himself. So, yeah. Aside from that, there are, as I said before, also there's also some problems with the DNA testing, with the pen and the letter, that was found in the suicide, on the suicide note, and the pen that was used to write the suicide note. Police made up an excuse as to why they couldn't get DNA off it, which was at the time heavily criticized, and it is still somewhat criticized up to this point, and that is that they couldn't get any DNA because of, first off, the moisture in the room, the weather at that time in Aberdeen, Washington State, Aberdeen, the city, Washington State being the, Washington being the state. So at the time, the weather was kind of fluctuating or something. There was too much moisture within the room, so they couldn't have adequately gotten any DNA off the letter nor the pen, which I call complete bullshit on that. I'm pretty sure that even if they tried, they could have at least attempted to get an DNA evidence, but they didn't even attempt. They didn't even attempt. That's the thing. I mean, if they would have attempted and then not found anything, then I kind of understand. But the fact that they didn't attempt is just complete bullshit. So yeah, and also they didn't even attempt to get DNA samples off Kurt Cobain's body, and I'm pretty sure that one would have been pretty easy. So yeah, I mean, he was close to 6 foot, and he weighed about 150 pounds, give or take a few. So yeah, um, so yeah, I mean, aside from that, it just talks about how rehab and Courtney Love is somewhat crazy, somewhat abusive, as Kurt Cobain had put it in the past. So yeah, basically people who follow this theory believe that Courtney Love she drugged Kurt Cobain. Courtney Love drugged Kurt Cobain, and then shot him herself. Reason being that due to the fact that he is breaking up with her, she kind of knew this already beforehand. He was writing a note saying to Courtney Love, I love you, I'm gonna break up with you. She found a note, wrote the last couple of lines of the basically making it a suicide note, and basically she drugged him and shot him, and basically she played the innocent, played the victim, and there you have it. So yeah, I mean, Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, huge loss to the world. Grunge, one of the best things ever. I mean, we still have YouTube, so that's still pretty good. So yeah, I'm never gonna watch them in concert. That's a sad thing. So yeah, that's basically it for this theory. I am gonna leave a link down below for those who want to check out some more info on this theory, but it's basically more or less the same thing, just more elaborated. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Comment down below on your thoughts on the fact that I am going to be expanding the conspiracy theory topic every week to video games, music, celebrities, political, TV shows. What are your thoughts on that? Comment on that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.